What's up, folks? If you know, XRDP and VNC connections aren't secure. You know that? You don't know? Alright, here I am to show you how to secure them. If you don't know, just check online and you will know that they aren't secure. Alright? Look online and you will find articles telling if they are secure or not. Alright, so to secure them we're gonna use SSH tunneling. It's quite simple, don't worry, don't be very afraid of it. It's not something complicated. Just follow and you will understand how to do it, and you can do it and secure your connection. So you need to connect to your server that you wanna control remotely by running the command SSH and then your username and then the IP address or domain, maybe, if I'm not mistaken, -big or $uppercase L, and then the port to which you want to tunnel, port you want to tunnel to. It's mostly on your local machine or on the client. We set the server which is going to be controlled. Here we're talking about the topology of server and client, which the client is the one that controls and the server is the one that is being controlled. Here you type, and then after you choose the port, you type colon and then local host or your client, which the one I'm using here now. So you type this on your client, this command, of course. Sorry if I didn't tell you. You type here localhost or 127.0.0.1 and then the port of XRDP, which is 3389. You got it? Alright. Here, as I said, here this is XRDP port and this is localhost. Just make sure that the port that you want to tunnel to is not used. Make sure it's not used. I don't know if we need our server's port, which is, this one is the port of the server, okay? This one is from the server for XRDP. I don't know if it needs to be on. Anyway, we can turn it on from now, like this. For you, if you use another firewall, you need to know how to do it. For example, if it is UFW, I forgot the command, it has been so long since I didn't use it. UFW allow, I guess, 3389, like this, if I'm not mistaken. You run this command, it's gonna confirm. If you don't use any of them, either firewall D or UFW, this command is for firewall D. If you don't use it, if you don't use firewall D, and if you don't use also UFW, you may need to see how to open the command using IP tables. Open the firewall, open the port, not the command. Alright, the username is of your XRDP server, of course, and the IP address is for that server. So now let me do it with my computer. 10.0.0.65. The username is Techni. For the port that you want to tunnel to, also make sure it's not used, otherwise the command will fail to execute. It will complain about that port and say it's not used, then you will not be able to tunnel. You will simply connect through SSH to it only. Just choose any port. Mostly it's a port of 4 digits. I tried with 3 digits, it didn't work. I didn't try with 5 digits. You can look more for the technical specifications and details about this. Like this, we will use the port 4 times, 55, like this. Alright. Press enter. The next thing, I'm gonna open my remote control software, which is Remina. It can be anything else. You can run this command on a Windows machine, by the way. You don't necessarily need it to be Linux. If you see me running it on Linux, it doesn't necessarily mean that it should be the same. And then here we'll type localhost with the port, the first port, not the second one, this port. Localhost 5555 and enter. It rejected the connection. Maybe I need to start also the daemon. I didn't start it. Here, let me find it. And then we try to connect again. Yep, it worked. It's as simple as this. Yes. This is xrdp connection. This is ISWM. You can change the resolution using xrender. And you can see it's working. It's secure, tunneled through SSH. Okay, you don't necessarily need to have this system is OpenSUSE, right? You can do this on any other system. I mean, any other Linux distribution. Just make sure that the port is open. I opened it in front of you now, and make sure also the daemon is running to be able to get it to work. You should also have OpenSSH server installed. Most of the distributions have it by default. Some of them you may need to install it yourself. For example, mostly the distribution that doesn't have it installed is Ubuntu. The other ones mostly have it installed. So the connection refused, we got it because our daemon is not running. We can do this on any other system. If we want to keep the tunnel, we can change this. I mean, if we want to make two SSH connections, tunnels for xrdp, we change this port, and we will be good to go. Each connection is for a computer. All right. I guess that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And peace.